let's be off. Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and I am astrologist Mona Magistus. But considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us?
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master. What are you talking about? The main thing here is to use this chance to prove the power and status of astrology. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless. But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind. The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the leap— And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so— Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go. There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
I still have a lot to do.
No wonder that an inn set up here.
Mona, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say.
Oh, that's not good. The ring was given to me by my mother.
That should be no trouble with Mona here.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not.
But didn't you say that
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them, Principal?
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 more as
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was... Yes, of course. Still, it wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it.
Oh, Paimon knew?
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first...
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby... You remember, the stuff we... And... Paimon actually kept a small amount. Don't sweat the small...
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy. The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Think you can get away? By royal decree! Brace yourself! Let's play! Wouldn't gliding be faster? Time for takeoff.
Found it! It's so pretty. Paimon's sure it's worth a ton of... Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts?
That's it! That's the one! I thought it was...
You actually found it. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of...
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? Let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made, as I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an...
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same.
Then I'll take it gladly.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
What was that rum?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry.
Well, if we travel north, we'll reach the Wangshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good, so let's go try. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food!
Need to get something from A to B.
Ugh, too salty.
Let me guess where you're from.
Could it be true? What I've heard?
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want.
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will...
Excuse me, what would you like to order? These are made using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an... It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing. Though tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties. This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
All of them? We only have 3. No.
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even... Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and Jury's...
Sure. And is there anything...
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dish... I'll...
Nothing since we started eating, is it? Because
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something? An astrologist's mind is set on study, especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is... and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrology, but it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, You don't use Mora to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Guess we can rest a bit.
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you've prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may add one more thing. You must be quite well versed in the art of cooking, yes? Talented indeed. Actually, I have a small suggestion to make. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Liyue, would you like to try making Liyue-style cuisine? I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's a Yue cuisine classic. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan-fried together with ginger and garlic. When you finally plate up, the crab seems to be lying on gold.
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen, this'll be a cinch.
Ugh, too salty.
After peak season.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I'm not in. I am a little hungry. This aroma is... Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, accept. This golden crab is too... I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. What deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of? I'm looking forward to it.
Peak season. Nothing will sell.
Keen to get something from A to B.
that was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is indeed...
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you've...
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt. You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride? Let's go then. We can make conversation along the way.
There's no need. Now, shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Myth?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? If you don't want to get on, don't...
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue Harbor tonight. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you...
Don't fret, it's just a few bits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists.
Another test subject. Fry!
Here we go! Let me...
Fry!
Leave my space! Let me scry!
Fry! Picked the wrong test subject.
Fate is upon you!
Done.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the...
That's because Teyvat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might... Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we...
I thought...
scared away.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all. We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but my astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry sky. Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology... Never mind, I'll explain in detail.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have
An ocean of stars?
Fish? No, don't play.
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so your mommy's...
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you.
Mystical arts? So Klee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well-versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Klee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. Yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Klee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go out. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
Let's play! Found it! It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions. Retrieval complete! Wouldn't gliding be faster?
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some... It dropped from Clee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some... Never mind that.
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful. Wait a moment.
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the...
Oh, you want the thing that used...
You haven't broken it.
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's... The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I it was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will...
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but...
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book.
That's... too difficult. Yes. I mean, no.
Well, then you'll just have to go back and...
Stop talking about it. I guess I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait,
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the Adventurers Guild.
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... You know what I mean, don't you? Oh,
Ad Astra... I see. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown... Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that in... I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then allow me to tell you.
The person who placed this by no means simple. Breaking this seal by force is nigh on impossible. Interesting. Let me see. I see. So, if you first, and then you...
Alright, it's a...
Holy moly! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here!
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild a while back, and I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the low...
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and
yes, of course, I understand.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other...
Great! Then we are agreed.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able... Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clearly. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Thank you. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I'd say. I wish you both safe travels. As for me, I need to think of the future as well.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use... Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would really be bad if she fainted from hunger in there.
Cut that racket out! I'm doing experiments. Oh, it's you! I'm currently running some tests related to your situation. I should see some results soon, so please wait patiently. Don't worry about me fainting from hunger. In any case, I figured out a way to make some money.
Which should I choose?
You're also here for
Welcome. How
Mondstadt's
can I
wine,
help
aren't you?
And,
That's wine, aren't you?
Which should I choose? I'll do that.
You're also here for Mondstadt's
Ancient
wine,
alchemy,
aren't you?
truly.